Hello fellow followers, and welcome to FanZcene. Tonight I bring unto you 6 disturbingly, shockingly, brilliantly done tales of entertainment for your viewing pleasure. Each tale is being brought to you by a few of my YouTube colleagues, and I will put the links to all the channels in the description below. I command you to go sub to them after you have watched this video. You won't regret it. Up first we have At Dawn with his Halloween picks, and as I understand it, he is a real triple threat. Enjoy.
All right, here we are. Oh, the big chair, finally. Hi everyone. I'm At Dawn's cousin Moonglow, and he's asked me to sit in and talk to you about his thoughts on Halloween and some of his favorite movies. Wait, who's that? Hold on a second there, Moonbeam or Moonglow or whatever you're calling yourself nowadays. This shirt is ruining the pleats on my pants. He did not want you to talk about Halloween. You were supposed to just do a quick intro. I wasn't even supposed to be in this video, and now I'm here cutting in just like you are. Oh no, don't listen to that guy. That's At Dawn's other cousin, On Point, and he really has no clue what he's talking about. I'm here to talk to you about Halloween. Hey everyone, At Dawn here again. Now hold on guys, hold on both of you. No need to argue, all three of us can be in the video. What I was going to talk about was my personal favorite Halloween movie to watch at Halloween, but we can each take turns. And since I'm such a nice guy, why don't each one of you go first? Well, thank you, Cousin At Dawn. While I'm here, we might as well talk about my favorite Halloween movie. Now, I don't really go in for these goose and goblins or whatever. You got things hanging on the back of your wall. Like, that's just too much. I prefer suspenseful thrillers. So today I'm going to talk to you about Alfred Hitchcock's Vertigo. It's probably Hitchcock at the peak of his career. Jimmy Stewart is in the prime of his career. This is an awesome movie. If you haven't seen it yet, I highly recommend it. I watch it every Halloween. The Mad Doctor of Blood Island? That movie's terrible. Terrible? You guys don't know what you're talking about. This is a movie about lost love and the suffering and oppression of the poor Don Ramon. Awesome. Thanks for that, guys. Now we're going to talk about my favorite Halloween traditional movie that I like to watch every Halloween. Now, this is a popular movie, but it still sits in a bit of shadow of the original, and that is Creepshow 2. It is my favorite traditional movie to watch at Halloween because I actually think it's a little bit better than the first one. Now, don't get me wrong, Old Chief Woodenhead, that story's a little weak, but The Raft, straight from a Stephen King short story, and The Hitchhiker, both of those are highly intense. The special effects are top-notch on all of them, super creepy, super gory. I love both of them. This is my go-to at Halloween. And that's it. That's it for this video. Thank you, FanZcene, for including me, and I guess both of you guys, in it as well. And with that being said, I'm At Dawn, and I'm On Point, and I'm Moonglow, and I'll talk to you soon.
Those three, I bet the Halloweens are terrifyingly entertaining, wouldn't you say? I would. Up next we have the Rookie Critic with his Halloween tale and his entertainment picks for The Bewitching Hour. Let's see if he can take us into another dimension.
Greetings everyone, I'm Jeffy. A while back, the Rookie Critic released us. He saved us from Kylo Jeremy's control and sent us back to our own dimension. That's where I'm coming to you from. I'm here today to tell you about some of my favorite Halloween movies. One of them being Blood Angels. Yes, that is a very bizarre one. The Rookie Critic had some strange tastes, and he showed that to us. And it was actually alright. There's some sexy chicks, basically vampires. They're kind of vampires. They're called thralls. And it's a very low-budget type of film. But it's kind of interesting. I kind of think of it like a lower-budget Buffy, if they could. They're sexy as hell, and they kick some freaking ass. There's some decent concepts in that film, and if they could be worked on a little bit, then they could be perfected, and then this film could be considered really, really freaking good. Some other ones that I kind of like is Idle Hands, that old one that had Jessica Alba in there. The Rookie Critic has a thing for her, so maybe that's why he likes it. But I like it because it's a freaking hand, just a hand, that is possessed and basically a demon and kills you whenever it can. But there's also some other personal favorites, like Halloween Town. I know those ones are pretty much one of the earlier Disney films, but they have such a good little charm to them and a neat little idea that I found them quite enjoyable indeed. Of course, you can always watch Breathing Room, which is basically a Saw ripoff, but it's got funny, dumb, derp, but it's hard to see because they don't have it on Amazon or nothing, but it's something. What other Halloween movies could I suggest you watch? Ones, that are horror-filled, perhaps. Strangeland comes to mind. That one is very creepy indeed. That basically has... This one dude is obsessed with pain. This one dude is obsessed with pain and piercings and likes to hurt himself and other people. He would go on little online chat rooms and get people to come to a party, basically young women, and then would basically fuck them up. And then at some point he reforms himself. He becomes a good person. But parents are too damn paranoid. So they go out and try to kill him. But he's so used to doing pain to himself that hanging him didn't quite do the job. And then he comes back to capture the parents. It's a pretty good one. In some way, shape, or form. Thank you, FanZcene, for letting me share this. Have a great rest of your day. And enjoy Halloween, my friends!
Jeffy, I'm so glad the Rookie Critic freed you and your brethren so you could give us that tale and your entertainment picks. They were frightfully good. Moving on, let's see, we have the RANT. Let's step inside his crazy world and see where his horrific tale takes us next.
Hello YouTubers, and welcome to a special video, because today I'm going to be talking to you about my favorite movie to watch on Halloween night. Wait, what's going on? What is going on? Who the hell are you? What are you doing here? Hello YouTubers, I am really good on Halloween night, and I'm here to talk to you about my favorite movie to watch on Halloween. Hello YouTubers, and welcome to this special episode. I am here to talk to you about my favorite horror movie to watch on Halloween. But unfortunately I don't have one, because I love watching Halloween, Friday the 13th, Child's Play. I watch a whole bunch of different kinds of horror movies on Halloween every single year, but if there is one that I definitely make sure to watch on Halloween night, it is Scream. And that's because that's my all-time favorite horror movie to watch. It's directed by Wes Craven, I believe, yeah. And you know, it stars Neve Campbell, David Arquette, Courtney Cox, you know, some pretty no names. If you want to know what the movie is about, it's about Neve Campbell's character, Sydney, and her group of friends are being targeted by a deranged serial killer. Now, can't get any crazier than that, other than the fact that he calls his victims before he kills them. You know, he toys with his food before he eats. I know that's weird to say, but that's how it is when it comes to horror movies. If you want to think like a serial killer, well, there you go. It has always amazed me, that movie, you know. I mean, the very, very first kill, I mean, not the very first kill, I should say the very first two kills, you know, just how it was set up. It's a house all the way out in, you know, kind of middle of nowhere in a way. It's definitely a whiles away from the police station, that's for sure. But anyway, Parents show up to their house after a date night, and their daughter is hanging from a tree and she's gutted, and her boyfriend's in the on the patio in the back, duct taped to a chair, and he is gutted. Okay, now if that's not a crazy opening, I don't know what is. And it always stuck with me, and it always will. This movie is just, it's everything I love about horror movies. You know, you got a deranged serial killer, and mainly it's because I feel like this movie could actually happen in real life. You know, Friday the 13th could happen, especially part 1. Part 2 kind of could happen, but you know, all the way up to when Jason becomes a zombie, that can't really happen, right? So, or you know, Halloween could happen, but the extent of how much punishment Michael can take, that's not really possible. You know, Scream keeps it in the realm of it's a human being doing all of this. You know, not some type of huge monster that's really a monster. They can call him a monster, but he's not really a monster. He's still just a human being. I mean, in Scream 3, the killer actually wears a bulletproof vest. I mean, come on. Can't get any better than that. You can't. You just can't. You know? But anyway, I have another little thing I'd like to talk about when it comes to Halloween, and that's one of my very, very all-time favorite moments that happened on Halloween night. And that would have to be when I was a kid, and it was me, my 2 older brothers, and 3 of my older cousins. We went out on Halloween night, you know, got a whole bunch of candy, a whole lot of candy. And we came back to the house, you know, we're all looking through our candy, and then a thunderstorm hits. And, you know, it's lightning and all that, and then out of nowhere, one of my older cousins says, "Hey, I wonder if the lights will shut off." And then boom, right after that, they shut off. So I took this as an opportunity to start laughing like a maniac, and I started freaking everybody out, and that would have to be my all-time favorite moment on a Halloween night. Yeah, that would have to be it. So I hope you all enjoyed this special episode today, and as always, YouTubers, y'all keep on ranting.
Poor the rant. I wonder if he'll ever return. Who knows? But that fellow in the mask, he gave us a frightfully good tale, I'd say. Moving on from the rant, we have Kermit the Log with a horror story you have to see to believe. You never know. It might just frighten you.
You want to hear a horror story? I'll give you a goddamn horror story. About a week ago, I was taking Miss Piggy to consensual Pound Town.
Shut those idiots on his hands! It's Kermit! Kermit! Oh, Kermit! Kermit!
By the way, consent is when they let you do it and they're still alive. Shout out Megs. Where was I? Oh yeah. We were doing cocaine and Kermit was having all-you-could-eat pork tacos, and it wasn't even Tuesday. I gave that pig the best minute and a half of her life. Then I crashed out. What happened next, you won't believe. I don't believe. So I'm asleep, and I get woken up by Miss Piggy screaming bloody murder. It was like 4 razor blades cutting her at once. Piggy! What's Piggy? I think that somebody is Fred Krueger, a demonic child murderer who kills you in your dreams. Hey, don't look at me like I'm some fucking fruitcake or something.
Bro, you carved that pig up after she burnt the chicken pot pie. You've been wearing her face for a week.
This has been Tales for Halloween, presented by FanZcene.
Kermit doesn't seem to be in his right mind. That story was very pigalicious, after all. He's just trying to eat some pork, is he not? Up next we have KillJoy Jake. Instead of friends, he has horror movies and a skit that just may frighten you from trick-or-treating for all of your days.
Trick or treat. Give my child some candy. Ooh. Oh, hey, buddy. Hey, listen, man. I got irritable bowel syndrome, and I need to use the restroom right now. Right now.
Yeah, no. Sorry.
Listen, buddy. You're gonna have a big mess on your front porch if you don't let me in the house right now.
Okay, man. Just please make it in the bowl. All right. First door to the. Oh,
thank you so much.
First door to the right there. How are you?
Oh, crikey, you got any candy there, mate? Oh, those aren't nipples. These are nipples, my friend. Those are some nipples.
All right, kiddo. Here's some spinach.
Crikey, you think this is candy? This isn't candy?
Oh, sweet baby Jesus. Oh, please no! Please, oh God!
Klaus, that's my boy.
Spinach. I guess it doesn't do a body good. Who knew? I guess Jake does now. Moving on to our final tale of the night. It is brought to you by Flipp Doubt. He has a Halloween safety tip video that screams to be seen for all. Enjoy.
Okay. I can do it faster than a loose lip llama in a laugh factory.
That doesn't make sense.
Hey, Deborah, good to see you. Hey, what's going on, Daryl? Oh, hello. Good evening, kids. I'm Officer Detective Doubt. I'm here to convey to you some serious Halloween safety tips. Please forgive my amateur presence, as I have recently returned and am still coming hard off a bad trip in Nevada. While we fully promote the non-use of illicit substances, there are times when ingesting a non-megaton, military-grade, Grateful Dead level mushroom bomb is preferable to going fully automatic on your own citizens trying to invade some secret desert space camp. Saying it was a trip does not accurately represent the life-altering experience that I experienced. Oh, I'm okay. That was a hell of a mushroom bomb. I thank you very much, sir. Anyway, while I was there, I got to arrest, handcuff, and spank some very naughty people. It was hot and sweaty, but most importantly, very easy to lose your clothes. Bob's sister's dog's owner, Brenda, knew exactly where my clothes were. By the way, Brenda, congratulations on your new pregnancy.
I gotta tell you something.
Oh, and if you find the father, let me know and we'll make him take responsibility.
Officer Dad,
What's that?
I gotta tell you something.
You need to tell me something.
Yeah.
Okay, right after this, we'll talk. Wonder what that was about. Anyway, okay, boys and girls, let's get to those Halloween safety tips. Sorry about that, Daryl. You should probably put that gun on lock.
What's a lock?
My goodness. Anyway, on to these Halloween safety tips. Number 1, everyone loves a good prank, like putting on a mask and bursting out of the closet naked in an unhinged flurry of masochistic flagrancy. Of course, that might just be me, and that's okay. But putting on a mask and creepily shuffling in the bushes outside a sorority at 1 a.m. with a pair of binoculars and panties on your head. It is loitering, harassment, and stalking. This year, Daryl promises not to do that again. Sorry about that, Bi Mega Ho.
I won't do it but one more time.
And I believe he means it. Okay, let's get to the next one. Number 2, when hustling for candy on Hallows Eve, stay away from these areas. Amityville, Elm Street, Transylvania, the Bermuda Triangle, Camp Crystal Lake, and anywhere in Texas where chainsaws are sold. Number 3, also remember to go to the bathroom before you go out tonight with those you care about. People say love is the best feeling, but I think finding the toilet when you have diarrhea is better. Speaking of chocolate, I just learned that cocoa comes from a tree, and that means it's a plant, so therefore chocolate is a salad. So enjoy your candy hunt tonight, and I'm gonna go ahead and go outside. So if anyone asks, I am outstanding. I want to make sure these kids are safe. By the way, safety tip number 4, the final tip. Never hit a guy with glasses. Use a bat instead. It's much more effective.
Officer Doubt.
Yeah, go on ahead, Deborah.
1018, we got a 187.
You gotta be kidding me.
Looks like 50 pounds of razor-bladed candy in the butt.
Alright, I'm on it. We'll have to continue this later. I'll be right back. I'm here, Sandra. Okay, everybody, we understand that you're all out here, but this has been a rough night. I need the press to back up just a little bit. This was a lot of fun trick-or-treating, but it's turned into a deadly night, faster than a toupee in a hurricane, faster than the Black Eyed Peas music career, faster than Gary Busey can say stupid shit, faster than the babysitter's boyfriend when the car pulls up. Hey, what are y'all doing over there? Y'all need to get away. In fact, y'all are under arrest. Don't you run! Don't run for me! Well, it looks like we have a dead victim and a dead suspect. That is a tragedy on this Hallows Eve. Unfortunately, this young man who was assaulted had 50 pounds of razor-bladed candy stuffed right up his wazoo. He's deader than disco. Deader than Gary Busey's career and the Flat Earth movement. Dead as Star Wars The Last Ride. Deader than a liberal's chance in hell of getting elected next year. Deader than my hopes of having Charlize Theron suck my Big D. Yep, we're gonna need an ambulance. Go ahead and send them on over to cart these dead bodies. Alright, press, thank you all for coming out, and we hope that you have a fun night for the rest of the evening. Remember, Halloween can be very dangerous, so this is a fitting in to the Halloween safety video. We are all leaving now, and going to quietly assume that these bodies will stay put. Have a good night, and goodbye.
Thank you, Officer Doubt, for those safety tips, a spectacularly good video, and helping us all find out what happened to our good friend KillJoy Jake. He sadly will be missed. By someone. Also, Officer Doubt, you look like you could use some rest. You might want to look into that. But as I close out this video, I would like to say thank you to all my fellow YouTubers who participated and told a tale. Their channels are in the links below in the description. Please, as I said in the beginning, subscribe. They're really good. Trust me, you won't regret it. Also, I have for you one of the shortest, scariest stories ever told. The last living being on Earth is sitting alone in a room and hears a knock at the door. Thank you for watching. Have a safe and happy Halloween. Please like, comment, subscribe below. Hit the bell for notifications, dislike if you disliked, share the video if you want. I thank you all. Godspeed, and as I go, boom!